What's up, y'all? It's BWADE. College football is here. I couldn't be any happier. I'm going to walk you guys through 5 of my favorite player props for Saturday. I'm going to walk through them and explain to you, best that I can, why I think these are the props that are going to do well, why I decided to put my money on them. It's week 1, so having data is always a little bit difficult, but I'm going to do my best to help walk you guys through my logic here. Now, this is still gambling, so always ask you guys to bet responsibly. And looking at how we've been doing, y'all, VIP has continued to cash out. Yesterday we ended the day 6-2. The day before that we ended the day 5-2. We are crushing it. If you're in VIP, if you're taking these game picks, guys, let's go. Right? You look over the last 30 days and we're up over 22 units. Like for our average member who's putting $100 on each game, that's $2,200 in the last 30 days, right? Like that can pay some people's mortgage. It's definitely covering a car payment. So, look, if you want to jump in VIP and you want to start creating this extra income for yourself, I've created 2 ways for you to get in really easy. The first way, just sign up using code CFB in the checkout. You're going to get 80% off. It'll cost you $10 for a week of picks. Get all of our picks for the next week. Player props, game picks, parlays, all of it. The other option, you can just sign up on either of these apps I tell you about in the video, Sleeper or Parlay Play. You sign up using my promo code. Send me a screenshot after you make a deposit. I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP. Both great options. It's just about whichever one is more convenient for you. And then I also do an autographed giveaway every month. This month we are doing a signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. You do those 3 things, you will be entered to win that autographed glove in a couple days when I do the drawing, because we do it at the end of the month, which is pretty much here, y'all. So make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment so you get entered. Let's start running these picks. So we're starting out with our 2-man entry, and look, we're going right to the LSU Clemson game. This is one of the most hyped up games, probably, other than the Ohio State Texas. I'm going Garrett Nussmeier over on passing yards. The line's 289.5, which is not a low line, but you look at what he did last year. He opened the season last year going over this in 5 of the first 6 games. And the only game he missed it in, he just missed it, right? He still had 285. I expect this game to be a shootout. The over-under is just in the mid-50s. But you see a lot of these top-end college games, especially early in the season, where there's liable to be like some miscommunications on defense. I think Garrett Nussmeier comes out and cooks them. He is up there in the Heisman conversations, him and Cade Klubnik. So I'm taking Garrett Nussmeier to go over 289.5, and then I'm going right over to the other side, Cade Klubnik over on passing yards. Like I said, I think this is going to be a shootout. If it is, both these guys are going over. Klubnik went over in half of his games last year, and he really didn't even start coming on strong until you got later in the season. And so you look at LSU, which was somewhat middle of the road type pass defense last year. Clemson, middle of the road pass defense last year. Neither of them were awesome, and yeah, I think there's going to be fireworks in this game. I like both of them to get over this number. And so we're going to keep this simple, same game. We can watch one game and have this whole slip covered by watching that one. You should be watching it anyway. It's going to be a great game. Cade Klubnik and Garrett Nussmeier both to go over on their passing yards. So you'll see that slip on the screen here. Sleeper is paying 3.18x for this. You'll also see I can't put it in because I'm in Delaware for a few days. If I was in Florida, this would be in. I'm going to have somebody else put it in for me. But this is the app I would put it in on. Really like this app. They have great payouts, as you see here, getting over 3x for it. Give us a ton of promos. They have 25% college football payout boost, a 30% payout boost for anything. They have, I think, 3 or 4 profit boosts available on there right now for promos. And when you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to double that first deposit up to $100 anyway. That's free money. They're going to give you a free pick as well that you can throw on this first slip that will basically turn it into a 6x. Sleeper is an app that you need to be on. It is my favorite app. I think a lot of people really like it. I haven't met anyone that doesn't like it. So check it out. Use code BWADE. Get that free money. Send me a screenshot of that first deposit. I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP. You guys can tail all these picks I've been giving out, and you are going to make some money with us. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Mike Tyson glove. Let's get into these next three. We're staying in the same game for a couple of these picks. I'm taking Antonio Williams to go over 59.5 receiving yards. Look, he went over this in half of his games last year anyway, but now him and Cade Klubnik have a whole extra year of chemistry behind them, and all that Cade Klubnik has been talking about this whole camp is how much he loves playing with Antonio Williams, how great their chemistry is, how good he looks. Guys, I love this one. He ended last year going over this in 4 of the last 5 games. I mean, you look against Texas, he went over. He missed it against SMU, but he put up a $149 against Pittsburgh, and that was a 24-20 game. That was close. So the fact that he covered it in 4 of the last 5 games last season, him and Cade Klubnik have just been cooking all camp. Really like Antonio Williams to get over, and this really just looks at the first parlay we put in. The first parlay cashes. This is cashing. Antonio Williams over 59.5, and then we're going with Garrett Nussmeier's top target, Aaron Anderson. This dude is a dog, and again, if that first ticket cashes, which I really think it will, we're going to end up with a track meet. Then this one's going. We're taking Aaron Anderson over 62.5 receiving yards. He hit this the first 6 games of last season, and there were only 3 games where he missed it, right? He missed it against Arkansas, he missed it against Alabama, and then he missed it against Oklahoma. Otherwise, he was covering all the other games. Love this one. Aaron Anderson is going to have some crazy numbers by the end of this season, and LSU wide receivers is just, it's a thing, right? You look in the NFL, and LSU wide receivers have continuously produced. They come out and just, they're on another level. Aaron Anderson, the fact that we're getting this at 62.5 feels like a gift. I think it's honestly disrespectful to have him there. So I'm going to take advantage of it. Aaron Anderson over 62.5. And then our last pick, I'm taking Ryan Wingo to go over 3.5 receptions. So he's the best wide receiver on this team. He is really good, and last year his numbers were hurt because of the fact that Quinn Ewers doesn't really air the ball out much, and he targeted his tight ends and his running backs most of the passing plays. He only went to wide receivers something like 20 or 25% of his passes. Getting Arch Manning at quarterback this year is going to be a huge upgrade for Ryan Wingo. I think by week 3 or week 4, we're going to see this line at 5.5 receptions. But because he wasn't hitting those numbers last season, we're opening the season up with a really easy line of 3.5 receptions. I love him to come out here. He is going to be the guy that Arch Manning is targeting. And his height, his strength, his route running ability, 3.5 receptions is, he could hit this in the first half. So really like this one, and we are wrapping the slip up with Ryan Wingo over 3.5 receptions. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 7.7x for this on Parlay Play. Really like this app. Some of you guys might not have heard of it before. I just started using it 2 months ago. Absolutely love it. They have some of the best payouts. You guys see it here. 7.7x for this 3-man. You're only going to get 6x for this on PrizePicks. Most other apps are going to be giving you around 6x. That extra 1.7 is a huge bonus to your payout. And when you sign up on Parlay Play using code BWADE, they're going to give you $5 for free. That's before you make any deposit or do anything. You just create the account, use code BWADE. They give you $5, and then when you make that first deposit, they're going to double that up to $100 as well. So essentially it's a $105 sign-up bonus. You get these better payouts. You get the other promos they're going to give you. And when you send me the screenshot of that deposit, I'm going to hook you up with a free week of VIP as well. It's a win-win, guys. Signing up on these apps, it's a no-brainer. you get the free money, you get the free VIP picks, and you have an additional app where you can line shop, you can take advantage of their promos. So jump on that, whether you sign up with Sleeper or Parlay Play or even any of the apps below in the description, and send me the screenshot for the free week of VIP, or you just use code CFB in the checkout and you get 80% off. You pay $10 for a week. Either option works, but you want to get in VIP for this weekend. Y'all, we're 5-1 on college football picks coming into today. It's still early, so I'm not sure how any of our picks have done on today's games yet, but we're 5-1 already this year on college football. Last year, week 1 college football, we swept 6-0, hit every single game. Dudes made crazy money. I made $1,300 on a $10 six leg last year. So we crush college football. That's what we do. And we've already been making money all summer just on baseball and WNBA. Now that football's in action, guys, we are going to make a lot of money. And I want you guys to join the team and tap in for this. You don't want to be watching our video on Sunday or Monday hearing about how much money we made and you weren't here for it. So sign up using code CFB, sign up with one of the apps, but join the team and start cashing with us. And then don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. Appreciate y'all. Let's get some fucking bread this weekend.